Good morning and welcome to Leadership Monday in the Locker Room. Coach Ack here, and today's message is, what are you leaving behind? You know, we're not talking about picking up after yourself. That wouldn't be me to help you with something like that. Today, we're going to talk about legacy as a leader and as a person. One of the most common questions I get asked is why I left my career as a journalist and started on the path in my business 11 years ago. It's an easy question to answer, even though a lot of people have trouble processing it. When I left journalism, I was financially successful by most people's standards, and I was having fun on a daily basis. I had lived in London for a few years, traveled to more than 25 countries, and gotten to spend time with very influential people. But one morning I woke up and said to my wife, I'm not feeling it anymore. She thought I was having an early midlife crisis, but what I realized that I was missing on that day was that no one was going to stand up 20 years down the road and say, because I knew David Ackerman, my life is better. And it was that morning that I realized what my real mission in life was, to impact people in a lasting, positive way, to bring the best out in anyone I came into contact with. What's your mission? For what will you be remembered and by whom? As a leader in business, I work on building my legacy every day, and it's never easy. There have been a lot of ups and downs, struggles, challenges, and through it all, I've kept my eye on what I wake up every morning to do. That's to serve others and help them achieve their dreams. Many leaders forget that their lives are truly about those they serve, and it keeps them from greatness. It's not skill, talent, or ability, usually, that people will remember about you or me. It's how they felt about us when we saw them, when we patted them on the back and said, good job, when we smiled as they lifted a trophy over their heads and hit a whole other level. Whether you're in a leadership position or not, we are all leaders. We may lead children as parents or guide a friend through a difficult point in their lives. But most importantly, every day we lead ourselves. What will you say about yourself 20 years from now? Will you thank yourself of today for all the effort in self-development, for the discipline and focus you brought that allowed you to live the lifestyle you're in 20 years from now? A lot of people ask Coach Giggs what he does and how can they do what he does, but most people don't really mean it. They want the lifestyle he has without doing all the work he has to get there. Jump in your time machine, go back to when he started his career, and do each and everything he did. That's how today you have a life like his. Which reminds me of a funny line in the 90s action movie Time Cop. Ron Silver, who plays the bad guy, goes back in time and encounters his younger self. After giving him some advice that'll change his future, he looks down at his belly and says to his younger self, do yourself a favor, lay off the candy bars. So today, let's think about the impact we're making on the lives of the people around us. And remember that the more we sow into them, the brighter our legacy becomes. When we do this, we will be on the way to our very best life. Thanks for joining me in the locker room. Make it an amazing day.
Coming this fall, Coach Giggs is excited to present his new book, The Daily Locker Room Day by Day, a hands-on interactive workbook to help you live your very best life. Order yours today at dailylockerroom.com.